guys, I'm back again, and today we're gonna do something a little bit different. Not too long ago, we received this palette in the box, the StyleTone box of December of 2018. And I asked you guys whether or not I would do like a get ready with me with this particular palette that we received. Because at first I just thought the colors weren't going to be what I really look for. I thought they were very, very cool toned, and clearly I have used the colors for this look. We're gonna create this look together. So clearly the palette has been used. The palette is called this is from Style London, and it's called the Carnaby eyeshadow palette. So it's paraben free, there's vitamin E, it's mineral based, and it's cruelty free. Cruelty free is always great. The Carnaby eyeshadow palette from Style London, and we received this, and clearly I'm not going to use this. This is what that palette looks like. And if you're really interested in how I created this eye look with this particular palette and my thoughts about it, keep on watching. Okay, so as y'all can see, I am one hot mess. I have my robe on, and underneath I have my chip onesie because it's ridiculously cold here. I got a little schmutz over here from makeup, so never mind that. I'm gonna wash it when I'm done with this video. My hair is not done whatsoever. It's sticking out all over. I mean, I am just one complete hot mess. My foundation is too dark. I just realized that now with these lights. We're off to a good start, people. Anyway, I did the base already, so I got my foundation, my concealer, my powders, my blush, and my highlighter. I'm not big on the contouring bronzing thing, y'all know that. So I wanted to try out the palette, of course, and honestly, I don't know what look exactly I'm gonna do with this particular palette. I have no idea. So let's just start by priming our eyes, and I'm gonna use this Inspire pencil. It's actually a duo brow highlighter, but I use it as a primer because it is amazing to prime your eyes with. Okay, so now that the eyes are primed, I'm gonna go in with the Looks blender brush, but I don't use this brush as blending. I just use it for all over the lid. And we're gonna start off with this color over here on top, because this seems like a very nice base color. There is quite a bit of fallout here. Let's just see what this particular color does to the eyelids. It's always great to start off with a good base to see basically what direction you're gonna go in. I mean, I like to work with the base so that the color isn't too intensive, because you never know, you know, what kind of primer you have. It doesn't have to be like that all of the time. You don't have to use like a base all over your lid always. I just like to do it, especially with palettes I don't know yet. I just like to put it all over the lid. And right now, as I'm putting it like over here underneath the brow, I'm realizing there is a teeny tiny bit of shimmer in here, so I'm not really sure how great it was putting on this base. I mean, that's what I mean, you know, you'll learn. So let's do the same thing on the other eye. Okay, so I realized I forgot to show you guys the color that I used as a base on my eye, which is this one right over here. And now looking at myself in the mirror, I got a mirror down here. There is a pearlescent shine, like a shimmer in here, so this is not a good color as a base. Might have had to use this one. Let's just put a little bit of it on the lid, and I'm gonna do it on the outer edge just to make sure it's not too dark. Wow, yeah, that would have definitely been a better base color. I'm just going to use that for not the entire lid, not all the way up to the eyebrow, but just to kind of cover this shine that I put on that I shouldn't have put on. Yeah, this is definitely more of a base color than this. I thought it didn't have shimmer because I didn't see the shimmer in here. But apparently it did. Okay, so trial and error, guys. We learned through that. Like I said, this is a new palette. I haven't used it at all yet. I didn't swatch it either. So clearly I didn't know this color had a shimmer in it because I couldn't see it from the start. Okay, so now I've used this color right here to kind of go over that to kind of make sure the shimmer part goes away. And honestly, I'm looking at this palette and I have like zero idea of where I'm gonna go with this look, what I'm gonna do for this look. But I think I kind of want to keep it light. I think I don't necessarily want to use really dark colors. I thought this one would be great for like the inner corner, but what am I going to put on my eyes? I'm having quite, difficulties with this palette, I noticed already. I'm going to use this darker shade right here. And with this darker shade, what I'm going to do is, wow, I goinked my brush in there. That was not a smart move. There's a lot of fallout with this palette. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tap this on my outer edge right here to kind of create a little smokiness. And then when I'm done tapping, I'm going to use my blending brush and I'm going to blend it. So I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other eye, which is tapping this along, and then we will blend. Okay, so now I'm going to use my blending brush, which is from Milani, the Milani blending brush. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out to have more of a smoky look going on. Okay, I just now realized that I didn't get a black eye pencil for my eyes, so y'all are gonna have to give me a minute. I'm gonna do that off camera. I'm gonna put on some liner and I'll be right back because I kind of feel like I want to smoke this out on the down portion here. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back and I didn't line my eyes. I just now realized, since this is pretty brown toned, I'm just gonna say up front, I'm not gonna use these gray tone colors because I got a million and one of these and I don't personally think it's that fun to make a look with these, so I'm not gonna touch these. But what I thought would be fun is if I put a brown tone color in the waterline, and I don't know if this is gonna work or not. This is a jumbo pencil from Pete's Vie, the Festival Look Spirit. I'm sorry, it was limited edition, so you can't really get it anymore, so I'm not even gonna show you guys too much. Let's just see if this is gonna work out or not. Like I said, I have no idea, so this is something that I just want to try out. I thought it would be more fun than just the classic like black eye pencil in the waterline and just a classic black like liner on top of the eye. Instead of black, we're gonna do brown today. So we're really into the brown, the earth toned colors. And yeah, we're just, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Let's just go with that, huh? Okay, so I'm done with that. And now what I was thinking, looking at this palette, I'm kind of debating whether I'm going to use this color right here. It's like a kind of a berry toned with like a brown tone, or this color up here. And I think I'm going to swatch them both and just kind of see, they feel really soft, which is which and what would look better. So the berry tone is definitely more dark than this one. This one has more of a golden tone in here. And I think I'm going to go, for the sake of it, I think we're just going to go with the berry tone one. Just, something else, something a little bit different. I'm going to use this sucker to clean up my brush. And then we're going to use this little berry tone right here. And we're going to put that on the lid. Okay, so I can already tell that with this particular palette, it's not that pigmented. It's definitely more pigmented on the fingers than it is on the brush, and I should have not put on a base color for this because it is not as pigmented as I thought it would be. The glitter is almost non-existent. I actually have to gunk in my brush for like the third or fourth time. Excuse me, people outside, that is rude. I'm making a video. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of there, but it's definitely not something that would be like, oh, hey, I'm gonna do this look today. You know, it's kind of meh in my opinion. It's not all there. I already know this is not gonna be a palette that I particularly am gonna reach for. So yeah. Let me just finish up the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go back in here into this darker color right here, and we're gonna go ahead and draw that underneath the waterline right here. Okay, so it's very like out there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm cleaning the brush, and then I'm gonna use this brush to kind of smudge it out and definitely make it less heavy, you know, like it is right now. And with that, because it's like the underneath your eye area, I like to go in lightly, just with my fingers, ever so slightly, and just smoke it out a little bit. Because I do feel like that brushes sometimes can be quite harsh, especially if you have sensitive eyes. So you might want to work with your fingers. I'm not a big fan of working with your fingers, but I can make an exception. Okay, so now I'm going to use a teeny tiny little brush, and this is from BH Cosmetics. It's the V9, and it's really small here. And I'm going to go into this color, so it's like from the top row, the second color right here, this one. And we're going to gump a little brush in there, and I'm going to use this for like the inner corner of my eye as like a little highlight. Hopefully that will work. Yes, that will work. This color is the perfect color for that. Just to kind of open up the eyes a little bit, make them a little teeny tiny bit brighter, and take that up just a little bit to kind of like smudge it out. There we go. And we're going to do the same thing with the other eye. Okay, so I personally feel like we're done with eyeshadow. If I put on more, it's going to be a little bit too much. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do my mascara and then line my eyes. The mascara I'm going to use today is from Christian Faye. It's the mascara that we received in the... I don't know which box it was. It was a box anyway. And the liner that I'm going to use today is Bronze. It's a clay pot liner from Tarte. So, oh yeah, and I'm going to do my eyebrows as well with the Essence pencil and the Cella eyebrow defining gel. So let me do that off camera, and I'm going to put on some lips and some hair and some clothes. Well, I'm not going to put on hair. I have hair, but... let me fix all that and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am back again. I finished the eye look. I put on some lips. I did my hair. I got clothing on. So back to this palette. So y'all saw the colors. Y'all saw me use them. What do I think? Looking at it now, I actually am quite pleased with the look. It's something new, it's something else, especially in combination with the brown eye pencil and the brown eyeliner from Tarte. I think it's amazing. I think it's really cool, but I do consider this more of a fall look than a winter look. Honestly though, am I gonna reach for this palette again? As much as I really do enjoy this look and I really like the outcome of it, I probably am not going to reach for this palette anymore. Simply stating the fact that I already own all of these colors in different palettes, and personally, I feel like they're better quality than this particular palette. So it's not necessarily the palette itself. At first, I was kind of biased. I thought, I'm going to reach for this. I thought these colors wouldn't be as good as they turned out to be. It's just that I have so many similar colors already, and I have better stuff out there. And no hate towards this palette. It's a good, solid palette. I personally really enjoyed it. But I just already have so much. I have all of these colors already, so it's just useless to keep it on. I know it's just gonna be piled up there and just collecting dust and not going to be used. So I'm going to give this away to my friend Lana. I don't know if you're watching my videos. If so, Saturday we're going to come over to your place and you're going to get this. Okay, so now let's talk like about quality wise of this palette. The fallout was real. I'm not going to lie. There's quite a lot of fallout in this palette, but it's okay because I have, for example, the Anastasia Subculture palette, which is ridiculous. Like the fallout there is just too much. It's definitely not as much with this palette. The butteriness is good. The blendability is great with this palette. I don't think when it comes to that I can say a bad thing about it. It's just the color scheme is not necessarily my favorite, and I think we all already own all of these colors in particular palettes. Maybe not in this order, but we own them. So this is not necessarily a palette that I would actually get, you know, go out of my way into buying. No, I wouldn't. But it is a solid good palette. For the people that receive this in a box, you're going to enjoy this. If you receive this as a present, you're going to enjoy this. But would you go out of your way and spend money on this? If you don't have the colors, go. Do it. It's a good solid palette. If you don't, no, wait, I'm saying it wrong. If you already own the colors, I don't know. I don't know if you want to spend your money. There are only two actual matte colors, which is one color that I've used and this one right here. And all of the other ones are shimmery or pearlescent. Even this one that I thought was a matte was actually a pearl. So I don't know about that. There's not really a lot in there, but I put this one in the crease and on the outer edge, and it is far less shiny and metallic than the other ones, but it is still a metallic color, so don't be fooled. I don't know, I would say make up your own mind. It's not a bad palette, but it's not the best one ever. Okay guys, I'd like to thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure to check out my giveaway, first link in the bio. Y'all can help me out. I hope we can reach 500 subscribers before Christmas. It would be a Christmas miracle if we can, and I can give that palette away, not that palette, excuse me, that box. I could give it away on Christmas. That would be amazing. So please, please, please help me out. First link in the bio. I'd like to thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.